Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Did you have a nice weekend? Did you do all of your homework? Did you play video games? Did you watch TV? Very good. Me too. But today is Monday, and it's time for another English class. Yay! Okay, so today we're going to read a story. So I want you to open your pupils' books, and we're going to go to page 20 and page 21. Okay, that's Unit 2, Lesson 3, page 20, 21. Okay, página 20 y 21. Now, the story is called A Naughty Parrot. The Naughty Parrot. Parrot is a bird, a special bird. If you look in the book, I will show you. This is a parrot. Yeah, it's very colorful, right? And it's a bird. Very good. So, the naughty parrot. Now, naughty quiere decir que se porta mal. Como vosotros. Okay, the naughty parrot. Okay, the naughty parrot. Now, before we read the story, we need to do a couple of things. First, we're going to revise the food. Vamos a repasar la comida antes de empezar. Let's revise food. Are you ready? Okay, so just listen and repeat. Okay?
Bread. Pineapples. Carrots. Potatoes. Sweets. Green beans. Tomatoes. Yogurt. Peaches. Lemons.
Okay, very good. Do you remember? Excellent. Now, before we start the story, we need to open our notebook. Okay, open the notebook and let's write some notes. Okay, please take your notebook. Okay, abrimos la libreta y vamos a apuntar. Open your notebook and let's write some notes. Okay. Okay, do you have your notebook? Excellent. Now, the title for today is 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day. Write this as your title. This means tres comidas al día. 3 meals a day. And we're going to put the date today. Okay, so the day is Monday. And it's the 9th. And the month is November. Okay, so let's write the date. Monday, the 9th of November. Okay, 3 meals a day. Now, we can copy this in the notebook, okay? Let me explain. Every day, we eat 3 times. In the morning, in the afternoon, and at night. Okay, now in the morning, we eat breakfast. Okay, you repeat breakfast. Okay, in Spanish, it's desayuno. Breakfast. Okay, so let's look at an example. For example, for breakfast, I have bread and yogurt. For example, okay? For breakfast, I have bread and yogurt. Let's copy this in the notebook, okay? So we copy breakfast, and for breakfast, I have bread and yogurt. Very good. Next, we have lunch. We eat lunch in the afternoon. Okay, lunch is comida. Okay, in Spanish, lunch. We have lunch in the afternoon. Now, for example, for lunch, I have green beans and carrots. Now, this is an example, it's not true. Esto es un ejemplo, no es verdad. ¿Verdad? Voy comiendo mucho más cosas. Okay, lunch, right? So we write the example. For lunch, I have green beans and carrots. The next word is dinner. Dinner. We have dinner at night. In Spanish, you say cenar, dinner. Okay, now let's look at the example. For dinner, I have, for example, I have potatoes and tomatoes. Okay, so let's copy all of this in the notebook. All right, apuntamos todo esto en la libreta. Copy in the notebook, please. And remember, you can stop the video if you need time to write. Recuerde que puedes parar el video si necesitas tiempo para escribir. Okay? Right, have you copied everything? Excellent. Let's go back to our pupils book and read the story. Okay, here we are. All right, and we're on the pupils book. Okay, oh, 1 second. Oh, not this. Okay, so pupils book, page 20. Read and listen to the story, okay? Are you ready? Let's begin.
Mum wants Jake and Molly to go to the shop to buy some food for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Can you go shopping for me, please? Here's the shopping list and here's some money.
Okay, thanks, Mum.
Jake and Molly go to the shop on their bike.
Can I have some bread and some potatoes, please?
Yes. Here you are.
Thank you. And can I have some carrots, some tomatoes and a yogurt, please?
Yes. Here you are.
How much are these green beans?
They're 25 cents.
We've got bread and a peach yogurt for breakfast.
Shush, Toby. A naughty parrot takes the bread and the yogurt.
We've got green beans and carrots for lunch.
Toby, stop it!
We've got green beans and carrots for lunch.
Toby, stop it! The naughty parrot takes the green beans and the carrots too.
We've got potatoes and tomatoes for dinner.
Toby, what's the matter? The naughty parrot takes the potatoes and the tomatoes. There isn't any food in the bag now.
Oh no! Where's the food?
Look, there's a parrot in the tree. It's got our food. Magic Bike, can you help?
Here you are, Mum. We've got all the food for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Did you listen? Did you read? And remember, you can always go back and watch it again if you need to. Recuerda, si necesitas, puedes parar el video, volver y leer y mirar la historia otra vez. Okay, para entender mejor. Okay, very good. So, do you remember Jake and Molly? What did they get for breakfast? What did they get for lunch? And what did they get for dinner? A ver si podemos recordar. Okay. Now, if you finish reading, we can go to the activity book. Okay? So everybody open your activity book. All right, let's go. Now, in the activity book, we're on page 18, page 18 and page 19. Unit 2, lesson 3, okay? Page 19 and 18. Now, we have some phrases from the story, okay? In exercise 1. And we have to say true or false, verdad o falso, true or false, okay? So we're going to read the phrase, look in the story, and find the answer, okay? And we can do the exercise all together. Very good. Right, so are you ready? Now remember, you can have your activity book and your pupil's book so that you can look at the story and then write the answer, okay? Se puede tener los dos libros abiertos y así puedes mirar el ejercicio y mirar en la historia a ver si es verdad o falso, okay? So let's do it all together. Are you ready? All right. Let's do exercise 1. Okay. Now, exercise 1, I'll move it over here. Okay. It says, Jake and Molly buy bread and yogurt for breakfast. Okay, now that's true, verdad. Jake and Molly buy es comprar, buy bread and yogurt for breakfast. Okay, now if we look in the story, okay, it says here, we've got bread and a peach yogurt for breakfast. Okay, so that's true. Let's look at question number 2. It says, Jake and Molly buy potatoes and tomatoes for lunch. Potatoes and tomatoes for lunch. Is that true, verdad, or false? Falso. Let's look in the story. Now let's have a look here. It says, we've got green beans and carrots for lunch. Green beans and carrots for lunch. Here it says potatoes and tomatoes. So that's not correct. So that's false, right? So number 2 here, we write false. Okay. Let's look at question number 3. It says, a naughty parrot, remember the parrot? A naughty parrot takes the food. A naughty parrot takes the food. Is that true or false? Let's have a look. says here, look here. A naughty parrot takes the bread and yogurt. A naughty parrot takes the green beans and carrots too. So, a naughty parrot takes the food. That's true. That is true. So number 3, naughty parrot takes the food. We write true. Escribimos true. Okay? Good. Number 4. Jake and Molly see the parrot take the food. Jake and Molly see the parrot take the food. Okay? Jake and Molly ven el pájaro cogiendo la comida. Jake and Molly see the parrot take the food. Is that true or false? Let's have a look. Now, if we look here, the parrot takes the food, but Jake and Molly don't see. And when they arrive home, he says, oh no, where's the food? So they don't see the parrot take the food. Okay, so Jake and Molly see the parrot take the food. The answer is false. False. So number 4, we write false. Number 5, it says, Toby rings the bell. Toby is the dog, remember? So Toby rings the bell. Bring, ding. Toby rings the bell. Is that true or false? Let's have a look. So Toby rings the bell. Let's have a look on the bike. You see the dog? And here's the bell that says ring, ring. Yeah, so there's Toby and there's the bell. So Toby rings the bell. That is true. All right, so number 5, we write true. Very good. Okay, and number 6, Toby has got all the food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Toby has got all the food, toda la comida, all the food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Is that true or false? Let's have a look. He rings the bell and he gets all of the food here. And it goes into a nice little bag. Yeah. So Toby has got all the food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, it's false because that's not Toby. Toby's the dog. This is Jake and Molly, right? So Jake and Molly have all the food, not Toby. Okay. So the answer is false. False. And number 6, false. Okay. So, all right, just to remember. Number 2, Jake and Molly buy potatoes and tomatoes for lunch. False. Number 3, a naughty parrot takes the food. True. Number 4, Jake and Molly see the parrot take the food. False. Number 5, Toby rings the bell. True. And number 6, Toby has got all the food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's false. If you have everything correct, then we can finish the exercise, okay? Very good. Now remember, you can always stop the video, go back, and repeat. Now, let's have a look at exercise 2 on the page. Now, this is for you, okay? It says, what do you have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? ¿Qué comes vosotros para breakfast, desayuno, lunch, comer, and dinner, cenar? Draw and write. Okay, so this depends on you. All right. Tienes que escribir lo que comes para desayuno, para comer y para cenar. Y hay que escribirlo aquí y dibujarlo aquí en los redondos. Okay, we write in the space and we draw in the circle. All right. So let's have a look. For example, all right. Now, you can use the food that we've learned, or you can say a different food if you know how to say it in English, okay? Se puede hacer con las comidas que hemos aprendido, pero también se puede escribir otras comidas si lo sabes decirlo en inglés o si lo miras en Google, como decirlo en inglés. Okay? So, for example, I'm going to write, for me, for breakfast, I have, okay, a croissant, croissant, and a coffee, café. Okay? So here, so I will write here, I have croissant, coffee, okay? And I would draw in the circle, all right? So let's do, for example, okay? So croissant, oh, that's no good. Let's try this. Croissant and coffee. Okay, and then I would draw here my croissant. Más o menos croissant. And a coffee. Esto tiene que ser un café. Pero bueno, croissant and a coffee. Okay? So, but you do for you. Haces para vosotros. Okay? So, whatever you have for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. Okay? You draw and you write in the space. Okay? All right, draw and write in the space. Okay? All right, and you can write whatever food you want. Okay? Pues, cuando tienes escrito comida que tienes para breakfast, para lunch y para dinner, cuando tienes las comidas escrito en inglés y los dibujos, if you finished everything, then you can close your book and we can finish the class. Okay? So, just a reminder, so we should have, we read the story, okay, and then in page 18 in the workbook, we have exercise 1 finished and exercise 2. And in the notebook, we have this written down. Okay. If everything is correct, we can finish. Well done. Very, very good class. I hope you remember all of the food and all of the vocabulary. I will see you on Wednesday. Okay. Bye-bye.